Hey, what's up, everybody? Today's episode is going to be about my trip to the hobby store and what you can expect to find in there in general. Um, I got a few things I picked up while there, and we're going to show you them today. So let's jump over to the bench and I'll start going through these. Okay, much better. Um, as I was saying, I went to my local um, hobby stop, local train shop, and it's called Whistle Stop Trains. I always like to stop in there time and time again to see what he has. He actually has a little closet, if you will, that he has things for a great deal, low prices and stuff like that, miscellaneous stuff that he's not going to put in his store, uh, but he puts them there at a discounted section, clearance, I guess you could say, kind of thing. Um, and so I went in there. I always look in there. That's the first thing I go to, and I do N scale and HO. Um, so I see what all I have I can get, and I got a few things there, and the first one I was looking through is I got this. This is the Athern uh, in miniature scale kit. I pay. It is the got it for $4. It's a Union Pacific 34-foot composite side hopper. In its original box. And as you can see, it's a kit that's not even been done. And I got it for $4. How amazing is that? Not even put together. Look how good that is. Union Pacific. Very nice. New, $4. Not sure what you pay for this brand new, but to me, that's a great find. Look at all the parts in there. Not even off there. Not even off of the actual thing. Got the all the other parts that go to it. And yes, there's the screws in there, the couplers are in there, and all that. You even got the note, whatever that is. But it's just a piece of paper. Don't really need that in there. But anyway, yeah, that's the first thing I came across. And then of course you get the weights to balance this out in here. But it's kind of cool to find something like this. It's new, and I only paid $4 to get this 34-foot Union Pacific composite side hopper. Such a great find. That's why I like going in there. He always has good stuff. And then the other thing right next to that was this. This is a Walther's kit. And it's a great kit. The reason why is because I only paid, look at that, $6 for this. And it's a 50-foot double DOB auto box car, Northern Pacific. One of my things. And again, it has other cars too by Walthers, and it has, on the other side, it has these cars here. But when we get to open it up, I put my receipts and stuff in there. But look, you have Northern Pacific there. It's a kit. Not even done yet. And this is a pre-weighted bottom. All I gotta do is add the wheels to it and put the stuff to the top. I mean, for real. I mean, look at all the stuff that you get in here. You get the parts, the couplings to go with it. You got the doors. You got all this. Whoops. You got all the parts here to do what you need to do. And looks like they give you, there's several doors here. This is a 4-door. Yeah, that makes sense. This is a 4-door car. Most of them you come across are just I mean, you slide the doors on. You have 2 doors on either side, here and here, when putting it together. And then it's kind of weird, but on the back end here where it has this, whoops, they give you one of these. And it actually it gives you the NP number, Northern Pacific 4912, which is that right there. So that's kind of cool. Again, everything's here. It looks like somebody started to do them and everything else. They give you got the instructions right here on how to put it together, which is totally awesome and whatnot. So yeah, I'm not complaining. I like all the Pacific brand lines, you name it, I like it. You know, Union Pacific, Central Pacific, Northwest, East and Southern Pacifics, and you have even the Great Northern and just Southern. But I got this one for $6. Not bad. Then I came across another one by Conrail, or no, Concord. It's this puppy. It's an authentic colors, realistic detail, modeled after famous trains. See that? Great Northern. And it's compatible with all popular brands of HO trains. It's all there. It's in its original entirety in the box, and you know, talks over here about LaBelle, the accepted standard by experienced model railroaders for over 20 years. Down here, it just shows you some locomotives and some track, and details, and then other kits that they do. On this side, it's got a beautiful box on this side. 1962 to 1992, 30 years. So I'm assuming that this was a 30-year addition to, yeah, 30 years. I haven't really got into much of Concord. I'm pretty sure they're still out there. But you'll never guess what I paid for this. I got it also there. I'll pull the, see if I can. There we go. Let's see. $10 right there. $10. It says GN, Great Northern Historical Society, had this HO 40-foot air slide car, number 71900. Special run It's a special run. So this is 1 of 500. So this is very special. This is the first one in a special run, 1 of 500. So this is a very cool thing. I didn't even see that. Awesome find there. Awesome find. Only for $10. Can't believe it. Then I came across something that was really cool. I came across another Athearn in miniature. This one I paid $5 for. And it is an 86-foot high high cube, Norfolk and Western. Yeah. All in its box in its entirety. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this beauty. Look at that. This is an 80-footer. Brand new in the box. It's a kit. Look at that. I love the colors. Love the colors. My colors are pretty much just color, which is why I fell in love with it. The yellow is not necessary, but it's the gray, the blue, the white, and I even have a little bit of black in my colors for Safe Haven Valley. So it looks awesome for what I did, what I paid for it. $5 for a kit. You kidding me? And again, it has everything here. The bottom rails and stuff, the undercarriage, the spines and stuff. Great stuff. And look at this. This is it's sealed. It's not even been opened. It's the wheel sets and stuff. And then obviously down in the bottom, in the very bottom, you got your diagram here. It's an 86-foot high cube boxcar diagram. It shows you how to put it all together. It tells you what the parts are. Right there. So it's awesome. Awesome finds that I found. And they're all new. Every single one of these are new. And I am just... That's what I love about going to my hobby shop, because he's got so much variety in the used section for the stuff. And I didn't pay an arm and a leg for it. I didn't buy it on eBay. I didn't have to do any of that. This is all new. So just with this, let's recap here, because this is just awesome. I didn't, for all this. I mean, if you price these brand new or you buy them from an actual store online, so I got $5 for this, $10 for this, so that's 15, then 15, and then I got $6 for that, so that's 21, and then another $4 for this kit. $25 for 4 awesome rolling stock, and they're in their box with all the parts. That is amazing. And that's why you have to check when you go to your hobby shop in sections like this. If they don't have one, suggest it. If they do have one, when you go through, you got to go through and you got to, okay, so this is what the box says, This is what the box says. Is it really Union Pacific? You got to open it up and really make sure it's all there. And if if it's not, excuse me, if it's not all there, is there enough there for you to assemble it? Do you have maybe there's the screws, maybe there's and if it doesn't matter about the couplers because you're going to use a different coupler, whatever, is there enough there for you to put it together? That's what you have to decide. For me, this is a bargain deal. 4 amazing rolling stock pieces for only 25 bucks, where you're going to go and pay 14 to 30 bucks for a good piece, brand new, right off the shelf. And I got these all in the clearance section that he has marked down. Now you also can find your you can also find the in that section like track, switches, you know, all that kind of stuff there too. Decals, all that stuff is what I find. I go in there because he has tracks set up for you to test all the locomotives that are able to be bought there. New in the box, or it's gonna run new, but all the used stuff, everything in the showcases, he will test on the track for you. Um, and speaking of trains, I did pick up a couple of locomotives as well on that trip, and I tested them there. I don't have a test track here, so I'm not going to show you, but um, they do work. And this is the first one I got. It's a Union Pacific. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty right there. Got it. This is in scale. In his shop, I only paid 60 bucks for the thing. Awesome little price for this. It's obviously a DC, not DCC. He does sell them with DCC. He has a few in there that I'm keeping my eye on, but this I love a Union Pacific, so I had to grab it. This is a great find for me. Yeah, all the details are on it are great. It's a cool little piece that I'm adding to my collection. It's a used piece. It runs pretty good when I tested it there in the store. So again, if you go to a hobby shop, you want to make sure you can test it to make sure it's good to your satisfaction. If you can't, then I would suggest maybe having the hobby shop, if it's used, either make sure there's a warranty on it to a degree, or they provide a way or they open it up and show you what the condition is. That's why I like my shop, is that you say you want to buy it, they'll pull it out of the case for you, and you'll take it over to the test track, and then you can put it on yourself, or they'll do it for you, and give it power, and you'll hear it run, and then you'll be able to decide whether you want to buy it or not. So Union Pacific 2411 is deeply and open-heartedly accepted into my clan here at Safe Haven. It is just an awesome piece altogether, and I only paid $60 for that. Next, we have the second locomotive I bought on this trip, and I also got me a Northern Pacific. Check out that Northern Pacific. Love how it all comes together in their gold, their black with the red. It's a beautiful engine. Very, very cool. And it's lifelike. don't see that it says lifelike on the Union Pacific, but I know that this one says lifelike, and I only paid $29 for this. So for $89, I got two good running locomotives. Um, they both need a little oil because they probably have sat a short time. Now on this has more of a black wheels on it. And the Union Pacific has more. Well, I guess they're more of the bronzy wheels on them. So all I gotta do is clean those. Um, I just love these locomotives. They have their rails. They're in they're like new, and I believe both of them have forward and reverse lights in them for DC. It's just really nice. I picked these up. I actually got a Great Northern one on my first trip into the shop. Um, at some point, I will show you all of my trains. I plan on doing a episode where I show you my collection at some point. But these are the last two pieces I picked up there. Again, um, if you go to your hobby shop, they should always have like a clearance area or a used area where or a corner. A lot like Lowe's has a clearance aisle where you can go in there and find things that are just great discounted prices. Um, but for this find, I can't be more ecstatic about it. You never know what you're gonna find when you go in there, and for these, I'm just very pleased. And hopefully someday I can get them on the track and show you how they run and what they look like, and everything else. I do plan on changing the I like the knuckle couplers. So most all my trains and locomotives will have the knuckle couplers. All my rolling stock will probably end up with metal wheels. I just like the look of the metal wheels on rolling stock more than the plastic. And for the track sake, it keeps it a lot cleaner. Metal wheels. So if you are considering to get rolling stock, buy the rolling stock and then buy metal wheels and make it work for you that way. There's a lot of different variety out there. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna wrap it up for this video. But yeah, these are great finds. You just when you go into the shop, take your time, look through all the used stuff. You'll never know what you're gonna find. I wasn't expecting to find what I found. I was just going in there to get these beauties right here, and I happened to look through the used section, and I got those other new beauties of the rolling stock too to go with them. So even though the even though that the rolling stock is HO, um, it's a wonderful collection. Add to my collection. So I look forward to maybe putting them together in videos, maybe showing you how I put them together. Who knows? Maybe we can do that down the road as a different project. But for now, that's my find at this trip into the hobby shop. And I appreciate everybody who wants to comment down below what you think. If you have a question, I'm happy to try to answer it if possible. But yeah, this is everything that I got on my trip today. Um, Let me jump back over to my other table here. So yeah, that was my find at Whistle Stop Trains. Never know what you go in there looking for. You always come out with something different, and you just got to go with it. Um, that's why I look very deep and hard at everything I get. And you got to be optimistic when you go in there, whether it's an antique store or maybe it's just your regular hobby shop or different hobby shops. That's great. I find myself looking for one thing and I find four other things. Like I said, I only went in for these beauties over here, but I always check the used area and I found four fantastic rolling stock in HO for $25. You can't beat that. Um, uh, I look forward to sharing those as I put them together. Maybe I'll do a video to put it together. Um, we'll see. But I do think that everything's worth it if you want it. So you got to decide: is the money more important, or is the item more important? And is the quality what you want? Um, so there's a lot of there's a lot that goes into when you're selecting these things, and sometimes it's better if you want it new, to pay over $100 or whatever for it, and it's worth it to you. Great. It's what you want. People ask me all the time, well, how do you do this, or well, when did you learn to do that? I'm like, well, or why? I'm like, well, why what? uh, so I mean, it's what you want. It's your dream. It's your railroad. It's how you want it. It's the way it's going to happen. But anyway, be sure you go in and look at all the youth stuff they have in there. You never know what you're going to find. Um, and with that, I'm going to wrap this video up. Hope you guys will enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of the week. And see you next time. Be safe. Happy modeling.